Yo, what's up, guys? We are here with another PSA reveal. We have a little over 40 slabs, again, from the stream. This is all from the stream of what we pulled or people have sent me. Let's pull out the good old handy-dandy spreadsheet, and let's see what we got. So we got a PSA 10 on a Venusaur, Japanese Venusaur from 151 for Brandon. Next, we have up for Wesley from the stream, PSA 10 Alakazam in English. There we go. Next, we have up is pretty nice one from Miracle Twin from Jay. Jay from the stream. Pulled it out of a box. Definitely a nice card right there. You don't see that every day. Then coming in, we have Matt P. Also getting a pretty good hit. Ninja from Crimson Haze, PSA 10. Let's go. We'll take that. From Matt P. And then we have Lauren. You should see some of these cards because the cuts are absolutely crazy. Look at this Wigglytuff, PSA 4. You got the dot right there from the cut sheet. Look at the back of that. Sheesh. It's got a fat right-hand side. PSA 4 for the Wigglytuff. We have a Dialga from Astral Radiance, PSA 9, off-centered. You got the alignment dot in the bottom left-hand corner. And then the back is very fat as well. Very fat bottom on this one. Next up, we have a Togepi from Southern Islands. Love these cards. You don't get to see these every day. PSA 8. Next up, we have a Palkia from V-Star Universe. PSA 10. Very nice. Next up, we have an Espeon E-Reader. Reverse Holo. PSA 7. Next up, we have the Arceus from Starbirth, PSA 10. This card you don't see every day either. This is a Riolu from 2009 Comic-Con, PSA 6. This is also for Lauren as well. And then Lauren has last card coming up with a Shadowless First Edition Machamp. Also very off-centered. Little beat up on the back. A little extra love there. Guys, if you don't know who I am Biggie Breaks. Make sure to follow me on Twitch and whatnot. We live stream every single night doing live breaks. Also, if you want to follow me on TikTok and Instagram to see what we pull and all my personal collections. And I go to a bunch of collecticons. Just got back from New Jersey. That was a pretty good show. So make sure you drop me a follow. Unknown for Rodrigo. Rodrigo has the next 3 cards up. Unknown, PSA 8. I really don't know why this got a PSA 8. I thought it looked pretty good. That's the back of it. I am unsure on why I got an 8. Really don't know. Left-hand side's a little bit fatter than the right, but I don't think enough to make it an 8. Wow, wow, wow. We got a Chi-Yu, though, from good old P-Evolved. Chi-Yu, PSA 10 for Rodrigo. And then we have an Eerie from Temporal Forces, also for Rodrigo. All right, next up, Ty. Ty has a pretty fat submission here. We have a Zapdos from 151, PSA 10. A lot of Japanese cards coming up. We have a Dialga from V-Star Universe, PSA 10. We have a Peek to the Path from Time Gazer. Look at this thing. You blind somebody with this slab. It's so sparkly. Next up, we have Brooklet Hill from Tagbolt, PSA 9. You have a Stormy Mountain from Blue Sky Stream, PSA 9. You have another beautiful PSA 10 from Night Unison. You don't see this every day. This is what? I think this is in Hidden Fates for English. You have Shrine of Punishment, PSA 9 from Double Blaze. A lot of golds. They are very beautiful. Not something you see every day. Viridian Forest, PSA 10 from Sky Legend. That's a pretty cool card. That is pretty beautiful. Then we have a Japanese Alakazam, PSA 10 from 151. Ty's got a couple more cards coming up here. We have a Palkia, PSA 9 from Crown Zenith. We have a PSA 9 Mewtwo from Crown Zenith as well, fighting off Charizard. We got a PSA 10 for Mewtwo. Guys, also, like I said, make sure you follow our Whatnot and Twitch. We're almost live every single night. We do a bunch of giveaways on Whatnot. We do a weekly giveaway of a $100 store credit for Twitch. So if you guys come check us out, the Twitch $100 store credit is pulled almost every Friday. Let's see here. What do we have? We have some Japanese waifus. A little risky business here for Ty. Then we have Pat coming up. We got a PSA 10 on this Umbreon promo from a 3-pack blister from Evolving Skies. Very cool. Very, very cool. We have a Lugia V-Star Rainbow. PSA 10. Did pretty well. Overall, did pretty well on the submission. Got a couple of lower grades, but we anticipated that with the conditions that they got sent out on. Charizard from 151. Beautiful card. We have Zamazenta PSA 10 from V-Star Universe. This is also for Pat. These are all Pat's cards. No, just kidding. Yes, these are for Pat. These are for Pat. We have a Roaring Moon PSA 10. We have a Pernin from Crimson Haze PSA 10. We have a Zapdos from 151 Full Art PSA 10. And this is Pat's last card. Next up, we have Gillette with 3 cards, and then I have a couple of cards myself in this submission. So Gillette coming in with a Rika PSA 10 from Paradox. We have a Great Tusk, good old Great Tusk from Scarlet and Violet base set. Next up, we have PSA 10. We have the Luffy alternate art out of OP5. And those were Gillette's 3 cards. And then I have a couple myself. Overall, did pretty well. There was one that I wanted to do better on. The one I actually wanted to get a 10 on. Didn't get a 10. What do we got here? We got a Yuganaba PSA 10 Moonbreon. A PSA 10 Entei from Crown Zenith. A PSA 10 Sylveon VMAX from Brilliant Stars. Next up, PSA 10 Sylveon from Hidden Fates. This is the card that I really wanted to get a 10 on, but it got an 8, unfortunately. It is the Gardevoir and Sylveon from Unbroken Bonds Rainbow. Got a PSA 8. I don't know why. That's the back of it. Maybe a 9. We could have bumped it up to a 9. But we got an 8. And last but not least, We got a. I didn't think this was gonna 10. I mean, it looked good, but I really didn't think this was gonna 10. We got a Haunter from the Japanese Fossil. I don't even know where I got this card, to be honest with you. I have no idea, but it got a PSA 10, so we will take it. Let's go. Guys, thank you guys for watching. Again, please like, share, subscribe this video. Come out with some more, trying to push out some more content. So I will see you guys next time, or maybe on the stream. Tonight, today, tomorrow. Deuces, guys.